right up there, there's the interstate. There's a little bit of noise from that. Don't know if you can hear it. There aren't too many cars coming around at this moment. Got a few windmills, wind turbines, whatever you want to call those things. Where are you guys at? Oh, there you are. Okay. Why didn't you say you were backwards? Okay. This road back here, I'm kind of doing this blind. Road back here is the way I came in, or I guess you could possibly come in back that way. Just trying to bounce the camera around, kind of see. But this is where we are. Nice little sun there, little monument deal here. And there's a sign right down the road that tells you it's a recreation area or whatever the heck it said. But we're gonna walk down this road. Okay, we're walking. It's amazing, less than 100 square feet, and it's so easy to still be disorganized. I guess this is part of being me. I usually forget to bring the microphone in case of wind, and I actually remembered it this time, but it took me 20 minutes to find it. You know, it's clearly shows that I'm still dragging too much stuff around. If I can lose anything for that length of time in a space this small, I'm doing something wrong. But I will turn around and show you this area we're at. This is the road coming in. A little bit soft sand. It's packed in pretty good under there. A little uneven. There's your entrance right there. I could see this getting a little iffy. Can you guys see those bugs? There's all kind of little flying bugs. They don't bite or anything, but they're slightly annoying. But yeah, where was I? Okay, I was distracted. Look, squirrel. Just kidding. If you had a lot of rain, the sand could get pretty soft and soggy, but I had no troubles getting in here. It does dip down to some areas down by the water where you will have to have four-wheel drive to get in there, but there's a few spots up here, so it's good for everybody. This road splits. I probably picked the worst time to do this video. That sun, big ball of fire back there. This is your monument, whatever that means. No dumping, 14-day limit. There's a road leading off this way and a road leading off this way. We'll go this way first. A couple little turn-offs and circles. That goes down a hill. No, that is a small spot for a car. That goes down the hill. That loops around. Also loops around. You can park over here. I'm behind the tree, and then there is another road there that goes down. Let's go this way. Little spot, low clearance, perfect for a car. This goes downhill, and sand's a little soft, and the road is a lot rough. So you're going to want four-wheel drive to go down if you want to get down by this water. There's a really pretty view down there. Snake River, I believe it is. Snakes around about as much as this road does. Yeah, you see those big huge dips in there? You got to get over that to get down by this water here. And yeah, I think four-wheel drive would be advised with this sand. I mean, it's pretty bumpy, so you need some clearance. But it just with that sand to get back up, I think you're really going to want four-wheel drive. We'll walk down here by the water. Alrighty, we're down here. See that road takes off, and you can go up. We've got some spots up in that direction. If you take that road, this is the way we came up this hill right here, and it's just that one spot coming down where it's really sandy and really bumpy. I really think you'd need four-wheel for that. But then the road goes off the other direction as well, and you see where someone had a campfire, left a bunch of trash. And there's a little bit of water down here. Take a look at it. This isn't a beach or anything to that effect, and the water has a pretty good current to it. There's a little trail you can walk down. That's not it. It's over on the other side. The trail comes down over here to a little bit of a beach area. But then the road that split off to the left up top is going to be up on top of that cliff. So if you turn to the left, there isn't really a good water access from that point, but it's a nice cliff to sit there and just watch the world go by. And did I mention it's free? And by free, I mean your tax dollars pay for it. I've come back up. I'm going to walk down this road for a minute. I only walked down it a little. I'll go a little bit further, see what I can find for you. And we're walking. Everybody likes walking, right? You guys like walking? I love walking. It's the best. Actually, I do. I know, I'm weird. I'm sorry. I'll get back to you once I get up that hill a little. Okay, I lied. You actually have to go down this hill through this bumpy stuff, and then you got to get up there to get to this second area. So long wheelbase thing is not going to like this little trip, but there's some rocks and things you got to deal with. Here are some of the bumps you got to go over or around to get up in this area. And to get down here in the first place, you really need four-wheel drive, but this does get pretty rough. It is not well maintained. And there's a rabbit. Right there's a rabbit. See him? He's so pretty. Okay, where was I? This trail. Let's keep walking. This winds around a little bit. And you've got this flat area. And the road turns to the right. You've got a big fire pit here. And you're right on the water. Slightly elevated, but right on the water. I think we'll climb that tomorrow. But this kind of goes and meanders along. So there are some campsites back here. Four-wheel drive mostly. Two-wheel drive or low clearance or whatever. Stay up top, utilize one of those spots. It's pretty though, it is pretty. Wind's blowing a little and it got pretty cool, but this is the sign you're looking for to get here. And I hadn't noticed there's actually two arrows on here, so there may be another access further up the road, but the one here is this first right down towards the water that we're going to. That sign. And you turn right there where that little monument stacked stone thing is, and you go that way. There's another vehicle down here, that pickup truck right there. And it looks like they may be blocking the road to the left, or they may not have. We'll see. Okay, I was wrong. They parked on that flat area, and then the road to the left is here. I'm going to walk down this one, kind of give you a little show of what's there. There are some bumps on this road. It's easier than the other way where it goes downhill really quick and sandy. This one is sloped, but there are a few rocks you have to swerve around. But this one is not as bad. You got to get around these rocks, but there's plenty of room on the left. It just you'll drive like this. It kind of definitely curves. And there's some little bumps here. Nothing too terrible except for this one spot. You'll have to swerve. To the right or to the left over this. But this right here is a pretty good. That's a pretty good sized rock right there. But it just smooths out after that and goes down to the water. I will pick you back up when I get there. This splits off into three directions. Goes down that way, which actually cuts across to where we were down that steep hill. This actually connects to that going there, and then there's another area that swerves around and goes over there. And here's the third little road that swings around to the left. And that cuts back across here. It's a little bit of a bump there, That's that middle road. That's where that comes out. And this goes around. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this drops off pretty quick. Yeah, this drops off pretty quick. Pretty quick. Probably don't want to try that. But that goes down to a lower little beach area, and you can see there's a second road going up here. As I showed at the street, it does have 2 arrows, so there may be a second entrance down this way that we just didn't see. But this road also curves up and goes this way. There's a few ways to get here, and there are spaces, and you can come down here. It's pretty low. You get down to the water. Looks like over here, over there you get pretty close to the water itself. I would have come further down this way if I was staying here for any length of time, but this was 2 nights for me, and then I'm headed off to see about some other stuff that I need to take a look at. There's your river view again. Water's flowing pretty good. This is dammed. I don't know exactly how far, but I know there is a dam upstream from this. And it's got a pretty good current. You got a fishing permit, you can hang out here for 14 days and catch some fish. Maybe swim. Hike up that little hill over there. Mentioning that hill, let's go do that right now. This is also part of the Oregon Trail and the California Trail. In case you were wondering, you can hike all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Might need an extra pair of shoes though. This road is pretty much circled all the way around the rocks, so we're going to climb up here. It's actually easier than I was anticipating so far. Expert on rocks, but as porous as this is, it looks volcanic. If I had to bet a quarter, I would say it was. Made it out to this point. Down on the rocks, you can see there's 4 roads you have access to if your vehicle's capable. 4 places you can go. Here is the main area, and the road is right over here. Yeah, the road is right there. You turn down into here. Pretty sure there's a second road up that way. That might even be a porta potty up there. Can't really zoom on it, and it's pretty windy, but that may be a porta potty or something. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 roads in. But this is what you get. 14 days of riverfront property. There are spaces for cars, less capable vehicles, and there are spaces for more capable vehicles. Just do a quick panorama.